Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another WWE Mayhem video. In this video, I wanted to talk about my return to WWE Mayhem as well as my time as a beta tester. Now, first off, I'd like to thank Achilles, Nana, and anybody else within the Reliance Games community that has given me the opportunity to test out the beta. We've had some great feedback and some great testing has gone on. While I can't go into the details of testing, there is one topic that we can talk about that we are going to be discussing right here in just a minute. So, furthermore, when the update actually drops, which has been rumored to be Tuesday, I will be back in WWE Mayhem probably full-time for the time being. The reason that I'm not going to be playing Mortal Kombat Mobile full-time anymore is for the simple fact that the developers just dropped the ball on Mortal Kombat Mobile. Like, they're just not doing anything. They're doing the same lazy crap that they've been doing for years. Give Cactus Pack a chance. Hire some more people to work on the mobile scene, especially Injustice 1 and Mortal Kombat Mobile. Let's make these games great. The thing that made NetherRealm games great back in 2013, 2014, 2015, maybe 2016, was the fact that they were not like Contest of Champions. Not a cash grab, games that you can play for free. And that's one of the things I also like about WWE Mayhem is the fact that you can play this game for free and have a really good time at it. Now, if you want to spend a little money to get ahead, you can surely do that. I've put in about $65 into the game with 4-star Rusev, 4-star Jericho. And those are the only two things I bought outside of the one Money in the Bank case for $5. So I probably spent $70 on WWE Mayhem altogether. However, as far as my work for WWE Mayhem and my work to the community, while it's not on the same level as Tony Luzzi, it's not possibly on the same level as Eddie Valencia, or maybe people like Ashish, Pushpendra, or even Lakshay, which I know people don't really like, or they think he's too greedy. But fact of the matter is, I love each and every one of you guys that are watching my videos, each and every one of you guys that are supporting me, even you, Jura, that wants me to play Mayhem 24/7, 12 hours a day. Well, I will be back as of the Money in the Bank update, but we've done a little bit of training, preparing, working out, so it's not like I'm coming back as a scrub that only has 4-star Ric Flair maxed out. We also have 4-star Andre the Giant maxed out. And I'd also like to report that we have a 4-star women on our roster. We actually have 3 4-star women on the roster. We have Ronda Rousey, we have Mandy Rose, and we have one other that you're going to have to wait and find out when I do a roster reveal when the Money in the Bank update drops. But just because I haven't been streaming playing Mayhem doesn't mean I've retired Mayhem entirely. I've still checked up on the game. So let's go down into WWE Mayhem, and I'm going to show you guys something here. Okay, so if you notice something right here, we have the entire High Voltage Ultra completed. Now, remember, I'm on a beta build, so I do have a couple perks that normal players don't have, and this means access to actually being able to test out various game modes and not have to pay for it because I'm a beta tester. So because of that, I have a little bit of luxury, and I just like to point out that this High Voltage Ultra is not, and I repeat, not worth the rewards that you get from this mode. Now let me explain that again. This is not worth it. It is not worth it because the rewards based on the difficulty are super high. Now, maybe that could be me saying get good, or maybe I don't have the right characters like an overdriven Razor Ramon. Andre the Giant is okay at this because he can actually stop momentum. But let's go to the match. We already cleared Jeff Hardy down to 0 health. Now remember, I am recording this from a beta build, but I'm not showing anything that is not already in the game. So that is why I'm allowed to do this. So we're going to low health stun Jeff Hardy right now.
We know what's coming.
Slam that chair right into his back.
No, he's in danger of being
And he's going to kick out. But we have 3 bars, so let's get off the super choke slam and put Jeff Hardy away. And this is the very first Ultra that I actually got 100%. I also like to report that we did get top 25 in the Tier 4 Basic. I got 1 million score, which was good for rank 6. So we got 2 Tier 4 Basics. Very happy about that. Alright, so 100% on Ultra difficulty is the first one I've ever done. But let's have a chat right now about this. So, 4 energy a match. Okay, that is something that can be said, hey, you know, it's supposed to be hard, it's supposed to cost a lot of energy, but this thing right here basically gives you a full Tier 3 Basic, 1,000 out of 4,000 ladder keys. It gives you 2 overdrive cases, a quarter of a 4-star, 9,298 cash, and 2 Tier 3 weights. Is that worth the difficulty of High Voltage Ultra? Absolutely not. Now, I know that about 6 months ago, I was complaining to Rishabh Vahra, also known as Bag Dilla, and Tony Luzzy about the state of the game where the game is too easy. And I'd like to point out that while in some aspects the game is easy, I'm still complaining really hard about Raw and SmackDown Superstar difficulty. That middle pathway is absolutely batshit crazy and not fair, not fun. And it's part of the reason that it's kept me away for the better part of 6 months. But that doesn't mean I haven't been playing the game. And we're going to complete this High Voltage Ultra. And we've already completed High Voltage. We've also completed Ladder Legends Ultra, which is probably the easiest Ultra I've ever seen. And we did that like 2 days ago, almost a day and a half ago. And it wasn't hard at all. It was basically a branched event. I believe it was 3 energy per match, and I think it gave like 200 4-star keys. Great event. If you have any maxed out 4 stars, you need to complete Ladder Legends Ultra. But again, let's have a chat about High Voltage Ultra. So a lot of the opponents are within 3,000 to, as you saw with Jeff Hardy, 5,000 PI. Now, my problem with the way that the events are scaled out is that the AI is ridiculous, and there's extra modifiers that, yeah, maybe you need to get good and have certain characters to counter it, but not everybody has that option available. And for the rewards, totally not worth it. Let me stress that again. Not worth it to do this event. And the reason I say that is because you're not getting anything out of it that is actually meaningful. Like 200 4-star keys. Okay, that's actually pretty good. But the rest of it, a quarter of a ladder case, which we have no idea what it does. Yeah, if it's a difference between 1 or 2 ladder cases, great. But what is in those cases? Is it going to be a 4-star character? Is it going to be specific characters within Money in the Bank? What is your guys' thoughts on that? But my concerns with the whole High Voltage Ultra and just Ultra events in general, I think they're tuned up a little bit high, and maybe if they scale it down about 50%, where the opponents maybe have 3,500 PI and not like 4,000 and no ridiculous modifiers, I wouldn't mind testing that. I'd like to go through and not have to ridiculously heal, ridiculously use boosts in order to even complete an event for 200 4-star keys. I don't think that's fair. When I can go into SmackDown Louisville and get 75 4-star keys, I can go into Raw Cincinnati. I've already completed it, but it was a nightmare trying to get through Kurt Angle, who's not even supposed to be in Raw. And I believe AJ Styles is not even supposed to be on SmackDown, to my knowledge. And they're still in the game. They're still annoying. Can we please get some lesser characters in Superstar difficulty? I've also noticed one other thing regarding High Voltage Ultra. It seems like the 3-star opponents play dumb. The 4-star opponents don't. So I don't know if there's any weird modifiers behind that. And also, why does the AI parry so much? I don't understand that. Like, I know that there's supposed to be like some broken mechanics within the game, but I don't think that the fun way of playing High Voltage Ultra or any Ultra event is you just parry all day long into charge attacks. We did that over a year ago, where we just charge spam the entire game, and I have a feeling that that's the best way to play Ultra, and I'm not sold on that. Like, it seems like the only hard counters is to play Doink the Clown and just drain the opponent's energy, or play bullshit modifiers like AJ Styles, Ultimate Warrior, or even Triple H that can just reverse everything. Like, I don't know. I mean, how do you guys feel on that? And I'd like to hear from some of the pros. What are some of the pros actually saying about Ultra? Is it easy for you guys? Who do you use to actually get through Ultra? What is the team that you use? Who are some characters that I should be focusing on? Because I love Mayhem overall as a game. Like, I feel that while they don't put characters in quite enough, at the same time, the roster is deep enough to where you can really enjoy the game. And I feel that if you develop some characters within the roster that are kind of underutilized, for example, Miz, Big Show, Chad Gable, Bobby Roode, characters that don't even have a 4-star variant. Luke Gallows is another one. Carl Anderson doesn't have a 4-star variant. If they, if some of these 3 stars would get love that don't have a 4-star variant, this also includes some of the women as well, although I'm sure they're going to be introduced in Versus over time, and they're probably already in the game. I also like to know where Rey Mysterio is, but that's another topic for another day. But I just want to hear from you guys. What are your guys' thoughts regarding Ultra events? Do you guys feel that they're a little bit broken, busted, tuned up a little too high to get people to use consumables where they otherwise might not? Or do I just need to get good at this game? Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. And be ready to bring on the Mayhem as soon as the next update drops. Thank you guys for supporting my channel. If you guys are returning to my channel, thank you very much. If you guys have been here the entire time, hashtag HollywoodShono. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!